It's AJ and today it's Monday. And you know what that means. It's Manga Monday! Yeah. So we are finishing off Manga Monday for all of August. Can't believe this is the last day of August already. Jeez, this year has went in too quickly for me. But hey ho, going out with a bang, and it is a great one because I finally read the second volume of The Girl from the Other Side, and oh my god, I love it. It's so good. Oh, it's so pretty, and look at this nice wee cover. Oh, so nice. I also should have known that shit was going to go down because teacher has an axe in the cover. And I did not realise when I picked it up. But, oh, it's so good. So good. So, if you remember from the last volume, basically the end of volume 1, another outsider has got into the house and is basically almost about to touch Shiva. And, well, we can't have that happening. So, obviously, naturally, teacher goes into the room and being like, who the fuck are you? You're not allowed in here. What are you doing? And it's like, I need the pure soul. And it's like, can you not, mate? Can you not? Also, it's got like a big ass, like, cloak thing on, like, got the materials, like, yes, I'm going to look even more inconspicuous as I take the little girl. Yes, they also end up sounding like really bad Palpatines, but So, yeah, so teacher just goes, no, you're not touching her, you're not doing anything with her. Get the fuck out. Outsider goes, nah, I'm taking the girl. And it's like, no. So then teacher just literally goes, gets an axe, and just fucking cuts at them. Well, actually, they have a wee fight first. They have a wee pushy fight kind of thing, and then teacher just goes, nah, fuck it, you're not doing anything, you're not going anywhere. I'm getting a bloody axe and cutting off your head. It's like, okay. This is how it's going to be. Oh, I just love it. Like, that's just the first chapter of this volume. It's just like, okay. What? And then this creature is basically, this outsider is like saying to wee Shiva, it's like, I know where your mum is. And it's like, wait a minute, but it's her aunt. It's like, dodgy. But obviously, Shiva being Shiva, just being like, yay, my aunt. She's like, she got it mixed up. She said my mum, but it's actually my aunt. It's like, Shiva, you innocent wee soul. No. So, the outsider eventually leaves, carrying its head. It just goes, I'll be back, basically. So then naturally Shiva's like, yay, let's go. It's like, teacher's like, right, fine, but I'm coming with you because I don't want anything dodgy to happen. So they end up tracking down the outsider that had broke into their house. Because of logic. But teacher can't really say no to Shiva because Shiva, it just makes him feel guilty. Because he's still not told her the fact that her aunt actually abandoned her in the forest. Yeah, so they go after this thing, they find it. Naturally, it wants to run off because obviously, teacher still brings the axe. He's just carrying it like, sup? You think about doing anything? I'm gonna fucking cut you more into pieces. So then the outsider takes them to this big ass pond. And it's like, oh, mother isn't there. And it's like, that's not right. So then it turns out all the outsiders have to jump in. Shiva has to sit outside with the body because like the head is separated, but the body can't do anything apparently without the head. Thankfully, like to see whatnot. So Shiva's just sitting with a body, just sitting there like, teacher's been gone a while. And then they're diving into this big pond ass thing, and then they go into this other wee opening, and it has another hole in it, and then you hear like a song come out of the one, but out of the ground, and then that is mother. It's like, okay, so basically it's Mother Nature essentially in a weird sense, and then they start going on about the fact that the humans on the inside are took all the souls from Mother, so what they're bound to do is to get the souls back. Okay. Naturally, teacher is just like, so that's why you were in there. You're trying to take her fucking soul. And it's like, well, she stole the soul. And it's like, no, that's her soul. Teacher's like, her name is Shiva, and it's her soul. You can't do anything about it. It's like, yay. So then eventually they go back up. Teacher's like, they're just twats. They lied to you. Like, they don't have your aunt. They're just lying. But in the head, he's like, fuck, she's cursed. Because she did get touched. Or it's presumed that she did get touched. So he's panicking. He's like, great, I've now just cursed this little child that I've been trying to protect. Oh, so they go back to the house, and Shiva's like, yay! He's like, oh, you're going to get a cold because you're so wet. Oh, she's absolutely adorable. He's like, well, get a fire started, and yay! All the while, teacher is having an external crisis about what the fuck he's going to do, because he's trying to figure out if he can reverse the curse or like break the curse, because he doesn't really want that to happen to the little lassie, because turns out he has been through it and he doesn't like it. He literally has that much of a panic. He spends all night panicking, and like Shiva comes into his little office room, like he's just like, ah! And she goes, what's wrong? It's like, and he's like, Shiva, why are you up so late? And she's like, it's morning. And he's like, fuck. And it's adorable, but also sad at the same time, because then she thinks that he's unwell because she obviously saw him like panicking in his head and whatnot, and he's like, but you're not well yet. And then that makes him feel bad, because he's like, I've made Shiva worry about me when I should be worrying about her. When she's the one that should be worrying. It's like, she should not be worrying about me. Oh, see their dynamic is honestly so cute. Even in this really fucked up world where creatures get their heads chopped off and people want to kill other people, and it's like, but their little relationship's so cute. Oh. And then just to throw a spanner in the works, we go back into the inside for like 2 seconds. We end up in like a church, and the priest is like starting to pray, and then like one of the soldiers comes in and says like, basically we found the little lassie and whatnot, and it's like, right, good, you must get her. And then it does the thing, and it's like, you must collect the girl from the other side. It's like, it did the thing. It's like when, you know how like in movies and it says the name of the movie, it's like the title of the movie, and it's like, it did the thing. There we go, it did the thing from the novel. The book title, it's like, ah. Oh, so then it's like, what the fuck do they need with Shiva? What is wrong? Oh, so then they get, well, we don't realise at that point, but they've got an old woman, right, in a cage, and they're like, right, we'll use her as bait. And it's like, see if she gets touched, and like, it's fine, but nobody else touch her. And it's like, what? So then we go back to the little house with Shiva and teacher, and then she's like, we need water, because he's like trying to cheer her up to try and take her mind off it, while he's like panicking. It's like, he's doing like little examinations, and it's like, right, can you do this, can you do that, like, you don't have any dark spots, and everything's all tickety-boo. And in his head, he's still panicking. It's like, why is it not started yet? Is it actually happening? When's it going to happen? I don't want this to happen. Oh, like, he feels so guilty, and or they feel so guilty. I really don't know if it's a guy. That's the thing. See, the outsiders, you really don't know their sex. It's just really vague as fuck. But oh, he just like starts panicking, and he's like, right, let's have a wee tea party. We've not had one in a wee while, and that'll cheer you up. And she's like, yay, but we need water, because we used up all the water to wash all your clothes yesterday. It's like, oh fuck. And he's like, I don't really want to go outside, especially with them around, because they wanted to take your soul. But he's like, right, I'll come with you, and then you're protected, and I have my fucking axe. So then they're going through the woods to go get the water, and then Shiva starts hearing like a voice, and then she's like, then just bolts, and like teacher's like, no, Shiva. And then she's just running like nobody's business. This little lassie is fucking fast, man, because she actually loses teacher. Like, teacher just turns out and she's like basically gone. And then you see the old woman, and then it turns out that's actually her aunt. you know, the one that abandoned her, and then she's like, oh my god, auntie, yay! And it's like, oh, you should meet teacher. And the aunt's like, no, we need to leave. You cannot be outside, you need to go. And it's like, wait, what? And that's how it is. Like, literally the aunt taking her back to the inside where they want to do something with her. Like, oh, I just want to read the next one, like, right now, but I need to try and pace myself. Oh, this series is so good. Oh, I'm just absolutely hooked, and I just fucking love the art style. Like, see, just the use of negative space is so good. Oh my god, I love it. It really utilises it being in black and white. Like, oh. But see, the wee colour pages at the beginning, they're so cute as well. But, oh, I love this series. And it's, like, weird because, like, it kind of promotes itself as a fairy tale, and it's like, oh, how the fuck is this a fairy tale? And it's like, oh wait, if you think about, like, the old Grimm's stories, they're fucked up, so it actually fits in very well with the whole, like, this is meant to be a fairy tale story. Oh, but yeah, so how good is this? Oh. Also, I know I went on about it in the last video, but see the quality of this paper? It feels so nice just to touch and to read. Oh, I just love it. So that's volume 2 of The Girl from the Other Side, and I'm still very much in love with this series, and I can't wait to read the third one, which I've got, like, sitting there, and the cover that's absolutely beautiful as well, because it's got, like, nice wee purple hues, and, you know, I'm a sucker for purple. Yeah, but it looks like, see, in the third one, I think shit properly goes down. I think teacher goes, like, all the way to go get Shiva away from these people, like, oh, battle royale. Teacher versus the world. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm just absolutely buzzing. Oh, if you can't tell. So anyway, I should pick it up. I will honestly promote this until something really fucked up happens and I really, really don't like the series, but so far it's won me over and it just continues to make me want to love it. But I need to pace myself because this is an ongoing series. It's not completed. I think the 9th one's out by now. I think the 9th volume's out now, or it'll be out. It's out shortly. And there's a 10th one at least coming out next year. So yeah. So I'm going to pace myself so because this is the one that, like, it comes out every 4 months. I cannot wait 4 months at the moment. So I think I'm going to try and read one every month to kind of pace it out. So obviously the August, I know technically August I read 2 in a month, but I was so fucking buzzing for it. Then I'll read the third one at the end of, like, September or something like that. I'll do that. So at the end of the month I'll read a new one. So yay. Oh, so buzzing for the series. So yeah. Oh well. Until next Manga Monday. I'm AJ. I did something today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.